MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins Baseball, and it comes your way next. Jordan Yamamoto gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Up next for Arizona, Starling Marte, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
A high fastball is in there. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
In now, Tim LaCastro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. Still without a home run and 14 driven in. The 1-0 home. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Marte on at first. Nobody out. Popped high in the air. Anderson over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Now at the plate, David Peralta swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with 1 down. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is popped up near second base. Diaz is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 4.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0.
Ball, no.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping into the box, Christian Walker, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. In his career, Walker has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Ready with the 1-0. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 down, runners at first and second. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Gets the sign, the 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Luke Weaver is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Ball.
Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. If there's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set, that's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
This is skied into short left center. Peralta comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, John Birdie.
Into the box now, John Birdie. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's just 1 for 6. Now the pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here's the pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside.
The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Peralta on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Marlins strand a pair. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. First pitch of the at-bat. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Vargas hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So far this season, Vargas is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Coming to the plate now, Carson Kelly. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be the pitcher, Luke Weaver. First pitch coming. Here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
First and second now, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. He tries the bare hand but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. And that misses ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Down the first baseline, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. That with that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
Standing in now, Tim LeCastro, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting.
So it's first and third with 2 away. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Peralta is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. Don't want to forget about him. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Marlin error, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. D-backs lead it 2-0. Digging in now, Garrett Cooper. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
That is 7. The second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Stepping up now, Isan Diaz comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball just inside. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Francisco Cervelli, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, inside.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1. And nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So here now is the pitcher, Jordan Yamamoto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the belt, the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I know that swing wasn't a thing of beauty right there, but I don't mind the aggression right there. Manager letting him swing in a 2-0 count. He's just got to keyhole it a little bit more.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They're down 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This is lifted out to left. After it is Dickerson. Around first, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Arizona's on top, 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jonathan Villar. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. At the plate now, John Birdie. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. The 1-0. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So striding forward now, Tim Anderson. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 ball, no strike.
Two and 0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. 3-0 now. Corey Dickerson will be next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that's over. 3-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Corey Dickerson lifted in the air out to center field. LeCastro is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Luke Weaver.
The pitcher, Luke Weaver.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Now that is.
Here's Starling Marte. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, Tim.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Tim LeCastro. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Now the 2-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Ball, no. We're playing 11, 1-1.
Hard on the ground toward short. Med fields it cleanly. And there's one down now. Into the box. Garrett Cooper hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Isan Diaz.
Second baseman, Isan Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss for strike one. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. There's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. From the belt, the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Cervelli a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
The pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready now, Christian Walker. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Eliezer Hernandez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hernandez, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in, Carson Kelly, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 0-1 delivery. On a rope to the second baseman.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Stepping in, Nick Ahmed, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Luke Weaver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1, here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
0-2 count, here's the pitch.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the belt, kicks and deals. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ready with the 1-1.
Ball.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jorge Alfaro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No. 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0.
No, that's up.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Now the 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Alex Young comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Alex Young.
John Birdie will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch. None out, runners at first and second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D. Well, it takes them a little while to get through in the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Line towards center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded down the third baseline. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Throw over to the bag, runners back. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. At the plate, Brian Anderson, and their runners at the corners now.
Anderson.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Now the 2-1. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-1. Arodys Vizcaíno takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39. Arodys Vizcaíno.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Tim LeCastro.
Tim LeCastro.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he misses 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
This pitch is popped up. Cooper is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Comes set, and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, no. Playing 11, 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Marlins 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
He's set. Here it comes.
Yep.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Now in the box, Isan Diaz. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Now the pitch. Francisco Cervelli is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
A ball and no strikes. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Drew Steckenrider will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. Steckenrider is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Christian Walker is retired to start out the 7th. At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. High in the air out to center field. VR is there, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Carson Kelly hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A 1-1 is a swinging strike on the slider. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Marlins 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jonathan Villar, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, John Birdie. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. And the pitch.
2-1.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
To the plate now, Tim Anderson. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A man at third with 1 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here comes the first pitch.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Junior Guerra is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Josh Rojas is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 10, Josh Rojas.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. D-backs lead it 3-2. Brad Boxberger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Brad.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Leading off for Arizona, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
He's set, and the pitch.
Drive.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Josh Rojas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Starling Marte, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Popped him up. Cervelli has a play, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes Marte. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to the plate, Isan Diaz. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Archie Bradley enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Rojas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in, Tim LaCastro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Anderson is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eduardo Escobar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, no. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2.
Outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian.
Striding into the box, Christian Walker. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way.
Ball, no.
Line to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Now, if you're starting to think about who's left on the Arizona bench, there's a look at the remaining pinch-hitting possibilities. Ketel Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 4, Ketel Marte.
And he popped him up. Anderson's got it, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Andrew Chafin, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
47, Andrew Chafin.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Now the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Chafin is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. On the ground to the right side. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
In now, Jonathan Villar. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Walker is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, John Birdie. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Chafin has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that misses 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Arizona took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Alex Young earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Jordan Yamamoto was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Andrew Chafin records the save, number 36 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.